going live?
I'm live.
Oh, dude. All right. I'm going to go check out your live.
All right. Thanks for your help, man.
Yeah, anytime, brother.
That was Mr. Pickles Barbecue. Charlie Baker walked me through Streamyards so I could get it on my laptop. And now I could have multiple people hang out with me. Hey, yo. All right. This is pretty cool. Can't hear me? Hey, DIY Misfit. How you doing, man? What's going on? Awesome. So Daddy Dutch is the only one that can't hear me. Hey, Griddle and Grandpa, how you doing? Got this new thing going on here. Pretty cool. Streaming from my laptop, which camera isn't that bad. A little grainy. We're all keeping our distance, brother. Rack Daddy, how you doing? Jeff, Northeast Beast LaFoe, how you doing? All right. I'm liking this so far. Oh, I see, Kent. Hey, it's all new territory here. So I got all this stuff over here on the other side. I could hit banners and do banners and stuff like that. All right, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Oh, okay. I see. Uh, that's pretty cool. I like this. Oh, got it. Nice. Like it. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Now I could get something different going for the show. And let's see if it works from my phone. How would I do that? No, probably won't work. We're going to try to get the two angles. We'll figure that out at a better time. uh, oh, that's funny. Hey, Charlie. I have no control over these moderators around here, man. I know, DIY. I just hope it don't come up live. I'm doing good, Jeff. How are you, man? Just trying to stay busy. Stay busy. That's all we could do. Man, this is pretty cool. So, what else can I do? Hey, John, what's going on? 1984 barbecue. What's going on? Welcome in. So I'm gonna have to play with this a little bit. Yeah, I like this. Different from a laptop versus your phone. You get a lot of stuff done. Hmm. I wish you luck, Jeff. It's affecting a lot of people, but the quicker, my opinion, I ain't even gonna say it. That's not what this is gonna be about. I just hope everybody stays safe, and hopefully we can get through these trying times unscathed. Uh, my woman works in a hospital, so I know sort of hitting the front lines here at home. Kent, I'm sure he'll be busy keeping them refrigerated trailers going. So, what is this? So I'm still getting alerts. Still getting alerts, emails and stuff since I just signed up. Let's see if this works. You see yourself on TV? Huh? You see yourself on TV? Huh? You see yourself on TV? Look. Mia. Mia. Look. Over here. No, don't knock that over. Crazy cat, man. All right. I'll see you later, man. Thanks for stopping in. Ampay Jackpots, how's it going? How you doing? Going through withdrawals yet? So how Camp House? What's up? Way way Yeah, for the most part, I'm staying safe, man. Keeping to myself. I'm already a homebody, so this really don't bother me at all. Um, did like to eat out though. Did like to eat out. So that came to a screeching halt. Um, Jeff, I heard there's this meatloaf collab coming up, and one things I did not buy was ground meat. Yep. Ooh, hot sausage cheese. Nice. Um, I have some Johnsonville Irish old garlic brats, so I might throw them up on the Blackstone later. Who knows? We'll see. I made breakfast, so that's our one meal a day. Shane, what's going on? Welcome in. Hey, how do I share this out, Charlie? Settings? No, not that. I'm sure you got some old socks or something. Man, back in the day, they did not have abundance of toilet paper. What'd they use? Think about it. People are spoiled. We spoiled ourselves. Share screen. We are talking about Streamyard. I'm learning this here, Shane. Share screen? Is that how that'll work? I like big butts and I cannot lie. Sleeveless shirts. Throwing cans in your sleeveless shirt, but you got clean dupa. So at the bottom, I have mute, stop cam, cam mic, share screen, invite, invite. Yay. There it is. Who wants to come in? Come on in. All right. Yep, it worked. Sweet. Awesome. This is pretty cool. I like this thing. First time going live. This is the first time I've ever used my camera on my laptop too. So I had to set that up and then download a new Chrome. Had to get the new version of the Chrome that links up with Google, and then create an account with Streamyard, and here we are. Yes, the laptop. Yep. Yes, yes. Yeah. What's edit? I'm just playing. I edit from my phone. It's a free app, so it's basic. That's why my videos are basic. Nothing crazy about them. So, hmm, nobody wants to jump in? Nobody wants to join me on my new quest with StreamYard? The quest of the leprechaun? Yes, you can use your phone. If you click on that link, you could use your phone. You don't have to be from a laptop. But to be a host, you have to be on your laptop. Driving me crazy. That's what you're doing. Shane don't know us anymore, people. He's up in the clouds. He's too high for us. Putting around on his little fan. Eating brisket. Oh, there's some. Let's go chase the pigs. My bad, Shane. I had to. Looks like fun though, for sure. You might cook tonight. That's a good thing. I'm sure you have starving wife and daughter if you don't cook. I heard you're working on another one, Eric. This quarantine going to bring number 6. Wepa! Throw some cans, you know. Hey. Where my boy Rob D at? Yeah, but you got a barbecue trailer you can go play on, so it's not like yeah, it's not like you have to stay inside the house. For sure, Jeff. Definitely a baby boom number 2 about to happen. Well, so where we at? March? Yeah. So see you all in December. That's funny. Is my sound quality okay? Oh, that's bright. Ah, there we go. Charging. So that's cool. Let me see if I could get somebody to jump in. Hmm. Cool. 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 Good sound. Good sound. Uh. So do you have to create these banners as you're going, or could you do all this stuff beforehand? That's the question I need to know. Or do you create them as you go? This is an example of a banner. Click on banner, show it on screen. Use banners to summarize your talking points and display calls to action. Oh, well, we'll do this. Let's try this. See if this works. What's going on? Yeah, there we go. You like that? Pretty cool, pretty cool. Hey, Chris is here. What's up, Eastwind Farms? How you doing? Aren't you at work? I'm sure you're not the only one drinking. I love that name, Chris Cilantro. I love it. That's so funny. That is super, super funny. So what else can I write at the bottom? I could do all kinds of stuff, huh? Pretty cool. Pretty cool. What are you doing, Eric? Jump on. Throw some cans for the crowd. Hmm. 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 Get it. Let's get it. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? What's going on here? Okay. All right. So I put it out there that I'm live. Good one, Shane. That was a good one. That was a good one. Oh, it only does one? Hmm. Wish it did it all. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wonder how many characters you could use. Ah, it does it all as one. So that's different. All right. Stephen and Jacqueline, how you doing? Hi, Krista. Blackstone boys, what's up? Jump on in here, C-Mac. All right. There he is.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere, baby.
Hey. Blackstone boys in the house. Yes.
What's up, lad? 5 o'clock somewhere, baby.
Right on. Blackstone boys in the house. Yes.
What's up, lad? 5 o'clock somewhere, baby. Whoops.
I got a feedback, C-Mac.
I closed that. Hey, there's my neighbor up north.
How's it going there, C-Mac?
What's
going on, fellas?
I'm in the car wash now.
Car wash.
I'm in the car wash washing Corona 19 off.
I'm drowning in alcohol.
That's a true cure, brother. That's a true cure.
Now I want to go grab a beer.
They're great.
They're great.
Yeah. I grabbed one at 7:30 this morning. Everybody was still asleep. My wife got up. She's like, "How come you didn't sleep in?" I was like, "I did sleep in till 7:30. I'm fucking sleeping in. I normally get up at 5:30 every day."
Well, you know what they say. You can't drink all day if you don't start in the morning.
Yep. And it's about almost a little past noon to start switching over to whiskey.
He's going from throwing cans to throwing bottles.
That's right. I went yesterday to Uvalde to pick up some stuff because our fucking grocery stores are being stupid. And I went through the drive-thru to get I went to the liquor store and it was drive-thru only. The lady was there with gloves and shit, like handing bottles through the little window. It was ridiculous.
Boy, that thing's loud. What jet stream?
You have the windows up when you go through the car wash.
He said he was washing the Corona off.
I am. I'm keeping the Tundra safe.
It just started pouring out here too.
Yeah. So I gotta go to the liquor one now. Oh damn! You gotta kill a lamb.
We were gonna kill a lamb today. It was my niece's birthday. We were gonna kill a lamb and make it in that. My father-in-law has one of those atavu. They're called like the caja chinas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And man, it's fucking raining and I'm just gonna get drunk. Say hi.
Hey, baby.
Yeah.
You hanging out with your poppy?
Yeah. Hey, so like all these little deals, like, can you see the chat on your end? Or what?
Yes. Yeah, it's real cool on the laptop. It's totally different. You know what I mean? New setup here.
Yeah, because I normally, when I run my lives, it's just straight off of my phone, but I don't have, you still have access to the chat through your phone, but when you add people like this, you just, Unless you're the host, I guess you can see the chat itself.
Yeah. There is a way for you to see the chat if you hit chat, but it blacks out the screen of all of us. Your camera still works, but you won't see any of us, and you just see what people are saying.
Hey, and plus, what I learned with Streamyard is you've got, as the host of it, you've got to start a chat on your laptop or on a desktop. You can do it. You can join into a device, but you've got to be on a laptop or a desktop to actually host the chat.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Pickles Barbecue walked me through it, man. It's been 2 days of us working on this laptop. Took
and
2
you
days.
got it. And you got it.
I'm here. And now if I can figure out how to keep this going when I'm cooking and bring this in, I'll have 2 angles. One on me and one on the food.
Oh, so they'll sync, everything will sync together or what?
Yeah.
We don't really need one on you, just for the food.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll have 2 on the food. We have different angles. That's funny. Hey, you mind if I go get a beer? I gotta make a beer run.
You should.
All right.
Help yourself.
Hold it down. Hold it down.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
I'm offended that you would start this without a beer in your hand, frankly.
Eric, if you have 2 devices, like if you have an iPad or an iPhone, you can watch the chat on like your iPhone and watch stuff on the iPad.
So
That's
you would
the way I
have
found it.
so you're, but you would have to be logged into your YouTube account through both of them, correct?
Yeah, just put it. Yeah, as long as you have 2 devices, you can use one for this chat, and then you can use the other one to re-chat.
Yeah, because sometimes when you're streaming through the Streamlabs on your phone, and then you go back and rewatch it, there's a lot of comments that don't pop up on my phone, but pop out on the actual stream itself.
Yep, I've noticed that
Oh,
too.
really?
Yeah, I noticed that this morning when I was doing that one this morning. There were some comments that I didn't catch during the chat, but when I went to rewatch it, they popped up in there. So I'm like, what the hell? I don't know if it was just mine or if that's what it's doing.
I haven't noticed. Yeah. So what are you doing today, C-Mac?
You know what? No big plans. Sounds like every day for the last week. We had, I was beautiful. As you know, it's a beautiful day. We had the kids outside doing a little scavenger hunt, and now I'm in here doing this. And Charlie Baker's supposed to do a press conference at 2, so I might check that out. I keep on hearing rumors that by the end of the weekend, Mass may have a sheltered place going on. So.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. We have two Charlie Bakers. Your governor and Charlie Pickles. That's another Charlie Baker.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah, we're supposed to be getting possibly 5 to 8 inches of snow on Monday night.
Yeah,
I don't know where.
2 for here by the border. So yeah, I'm sure you're a little bit up north from us. So
yeah.
Welcome spring, right?
Exactly. Well, you know how it is. We always go ahead.
It comes baseball season and snows, so it's always been like that in Cleveland, anyways.
Yeah.
Cold and rainy or snowing.
Yeah. We've always had a snowstorm, maybe one in April. That'll be the last one, and it'll be gone in a day. It'll melt in a day, but yeah, we'll get them as late as April for a storm.
I just, listen, we moved out here 3 years ago from California, and I'm cool with the snow. I wanted to, if it's going to snow, I don't want this little piddly 1 inch that you can't do shit with. I want like 8 to 10 inches so the kids can go out sledding. We can do, we can do one of our snow Blackstone cooks, which now we can't do right now, but that's what this winter's been. Is we've just been getting these little piddly things, and not enough to have fun with. So I want either a lot of snow, I want to be blizzard and stuck in, or no snow and let's get on to an early spring.
I'll be glad for the 50-degree winter.
Yeah.
Our winter was real mild this year, so we got the coldest was like 42 one time. That was about it. And we all panicked.
Wow.
Where are you at, brother? Are you in Texas?
South Texas. Yeah, South Texas.
Yeah, well, you guys have some bad shit, crazy weather too.
Yeah, one summer code will be 185. Get on it, Chris. Shit. Get on that express.
Yeah, baby.
God, that's so bitch.
Power on that one. Power. Look at power on that one.
Damn.
The Corona's on my. The Corona's on my.
Man, this is by far
It's coming.
I've been through a lot of these fucking little deals like the SARS and the West Nile, the H1, but we've never got affected this far down south, so it would never phase us. But this time, it's crazy, man, because we're actually seeing affecting us this far down south, and it's actually I'm like, wow, this is a real deal. But it's more media based, I think, to me, media driven more than anything. There's people lined up at our grocery stores in the rain and cold. I'm like,
yeah.
Oh, no doubt. I bought crazy amounts of food. Canned goods, stuff at stores for a while, and we got freeze-dried food and all that stuff. So, but you never can tell what fucking happens. It's stuff I'm going to use anyway. So it's either pay for it now or pay for it later.
Yeah,
true.
But, yeah.
We had a little rumor yesterday or day before yesterday that the gas was running out. So all these people started loading up gas, and they themselves made the gas go away because it wasn't going anywhere. But they started saying all this stuff, and people started filling up tanks in their cars, and I'm like, that doesn't make sense. The government's telling you to stay home. Why would the gas disappear if nobody's moving around?
Yeah. No, if anything, the gas is there and the prices are dropping like crazy. We're about $2 a gallon. I saw somebody post across the border, Chris, in Seabrook. It was like at 188 or something like that.
Ours is 120.
Wow.
Yeah, that's. And now somebody just posted a picture, by our airport, which Chris can vouch is only 5 minutes away. It's at 225 still. I'm like, how is this one 120 and they're still at 225? That's price gouging in our neck of the woods here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I work for the oil and gas industry, so we're feeling it.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
I think the lowest I saw it.
Eric?
What's that?
What was that?
They lay anybody off yet?
Not yet. So I'm on days off right now. I go back on Wednesday. So as of this past week, so far nothing. I know they're making some changes. There was another company that I did hear. They did a bunch of rounds of layoffs, but like the guys, like the operators, they gave the foremen and superintendents the option to move down to a field personnel or take your pension plan. So a lot of these guys to keep their jobs, they moved down to the field levels, and the guys that were in the field were the ones that got the boot. Yeah. So we haven't heard anything yet, but I'll find out when I get back.
That's rough.
Yeah. But we've hit an all-time low, and the price of barrel of oil is like $24 or something like that.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Hobo works at
there's like
refinery.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't know. We don't know where it's going.
No, because there's no.
It's only going to get worse before it gets better. I mean, that whole trajectory that we should be seeing, especially now that we're finally starting to get the tests out, we're going to start seeing, big numbers. But hopefully, if people do what they're telling us to do, we'll flatten it down.
And that's the thing, that it could get, by doing what they're telling us to do, we're probably the only ones that could probably get a damn handle on it. But man, like I was watching the other day, there was bunch of kids and spring breakers still out there doing whatever they want, and they're like, "Oh, we don't care. It doesn't affect us." I'm like, "Oh my god."
Yeah, but we were talking about this last night. They're all coming back to whatever state they came out with. Dumbass.
Yeah, I mean, to their families and all that. Yeah.
I mean, listen. But let's be honest, right? When we were that age, we'd probably think the same damn way, you know?
Yeah. Here. Just nobody saw it because nobody would publicize it because we never saw about it.
Right.
We never saw ourselves. Now everything's posted and stuff. So
thank God social media wasn't around back then. My life would be completely different.
Yeah, that's true. That is probably true.
Well, you would be playing professional ball, wouldn't you?
Well, I played a little bit. That was my, until my body fell apart. I played overseas for a while, played in the CBA, but my body said, "Nah, that's about it."
Yeah.
Mine did that when I started cooking. Just, whoop, fell apart. Yeah. 200.
Well, aren't you only like 30 years old, C-Mac?
Oh, shit. I was 23 years ago. I'm trying to hold. My mind thinks I still am. It's the body that keeps on reminding me.
Eric's only 25 or what? 26, 25, 26,
32.
32.
Yeah.
Man, you were busy making babies in your 20s.
Yeah.
When'd you start?
My credit score wasn't good enough for DirecTV and none of that stuff.
You had to find something else to do?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm just lucky that I was a 40-year-old virgin, so I.
And then hunting season would be over, so then I definitely didn't have nothing to do.
Hey, boys, I gotta drop off. I gotta get a couple other things done. So, peace.
Perfect. Nice chat.
We're good. Stay safe, and we'll check y'all out later.
Mm-hmm.
Cheers. We're gonna throw some cans. Well, mine's a
cans.
bottle.
And then there was 2. What is that? Mickey's or what? I've never had one of those.
Well, I look at it this way. Corona, $17 a 12-pack. $12 a 12-pack.
That's not bad.
I mean, even though it's not much of a price, I drink less, actually, of the Mickey.
Are those stout?
Malt liquor.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's just like those ones that I drink Crawford Bock. It's like a malt. It's like a thick ass. It's almost like a Guinness.
Yeah.
It's a Texas beer. I guess it's a home brew or whatever you want to call it. But as a matter of fact, I got a couple. I left some last night.
Yeah. It's like Colt 45, Old English, something like that. But did you know Twisted Tea's malt liquor?
Really? I like that one.
Yeah, that's malt liquor.
Twisted Tea, and then those I don't know if they have them up here with those Arnold Palmers.
And then are you hip to golfers? John Daly, the one that would smoke and drink. He was the drunk.
Yeah.
He came out with a hard iced tea too.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't seen that one. We only get those Arnold Palmers over here.
Yeah, he came out with some. I haven't tried it yet.
This thing figured out pretty good.
It's pretty cool, man.
I just noticed my name popped out on the bottom.
Yeah, you got a laptop?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. But I've never. Yeah. I don't know. I just need to mess with it a little more. I normally just do everything off my phone.
So I thought at first when I first started watching you were doing the live streams from in the house, not on the trailer. I thought you were on your laptop then.
No, on my phone. Everything was my phone.
Okay.
But yeah, I know I need to start doing a little different. I got this light ring deal my wife bought me.
How is that though? Because I tell you what, I've used studio lights before, and they are blinding.
So this one has like a shitload of different settings. It's that element light that's been floating around on Facebook. Now there's that freaking high setting. It's stupid. Look at that.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's freaking ridiculous. You can see my
I can see it in your eye. I can see the ring in your pupil.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can probably see what I'm thinking with that setting. But it's got like different, it's got a different shade.
Oh, there you go.
So it's got that dark shade, and
That's
then
sweet.
it's got a like a in between shade color between both colored lights. So it's just all gonna have to figure out how to play with it. And well, obviously I don't know how. I got 5 kids how to play with it.
All right. Hey, I got somebody new to the.
Oh, cool.
We got somebody new to the channel.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
Welcome.
How you doing?
Homestead.
Hey, how you doing?
I'll have to go swing by over there and knock on your door.
Wild Edibles, Wisconsin, right over by me. Hey, we in the same division.
That's right. Damn, that's crazy. That whole March Madness is out too, right? The whole basketball tournament.
Man. Hey, so now on ESPN, they're running all these replays and everybody's like C-Mac. He was watching like 2 years ago the tournament, and they do the brackets. I don't know if you ever.
Oh yeah, where they sell the brackets.
Yeah. Well, he's like, my bracket's undefeated so far. I'm like,
I'd put some money on the bracket this year. Shit, what year you want to go to? Just go ahead and play that.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy.
No, I didn't forget you're here, Jeff.
How was your St. Patty's? They look pretty lit.
Let's just say I had to hide that video.
Yeah. Are you gonna go?
Yeah.
Okay. Put on your water boots. Jeff's still in the house. Time to get smoky. What's he cooking?
Meatloaf. Stuffed meatloaf.
Right.
Yeah.
Today's the meatloaf. Are you getting in on that?
Yeah.
Are you getting in on that meatloaf deal?
I didn't buy no ground meat.
That's right.
So right now in smoking and grilling with AB, he does that Battle of the Kitchens. He was actually going to announce the upcoming season. But man, it's going to be tough for people to. I don't know how he's going to work in the recipes and stuff. You know what I mean? It's going to be hard for people to get it to the grocery store and get whatever, because he gives you a menu item to cook, and so
how does that work? Like a weekly cook or monthly cook? Or
it was weekly. It was every Saturday.
One recipe a week.
Yep. New contestants.
Oh, that's cool.
Here we go. Our new friend here.
We do lots of live stream.
Green screen would be awesome.
Right, that would be legit.
That would really be fun to do something like that.
That's awesome. Definitely have to go check them out.
Do you mind if we know your name? Roland Homestead?
I'm Eric, by the way, Mr. Roland Homestead.
I'm Jason from Leprechaun TV. And we got Jeff from Northeast Beast LaFoe in the house. We got Stephen and Jacqueline all the way from Trinidad in the house. And we did have a Charlie around here somewhere.
Did he roll out?
I don't know. There's 9 people watching, so I don't know. Only a couple are. My Mona's here, all the way
Mona's
from across the pond.
Mona's a great supporter. She's everywhere. Mona and Steven. Awesome. Hello, Mona. How are you doing? Recovering from St. I'm telling you that everybody knows that St. Pat, that lep party was so.
Man,
I
we were
felt it
lit.
through the phone.
We were lit. My cousin the next day said, "My house is trashed."
You say better yours than mine.
Yeah, they stuffed me in an Uber and sent me home.
God damn.
I should have stayed. I shouldn't even have messed around with getting in a car with an Uber. I don't know. It's rough out here, man. You don't know. You don't know who's who.
Yeah.
You don't see symptoms. How about that?
You don't, especially even if they're.
Reminds me of that movie, The Fallen.
Oh yeah.
With Denzel.
Yeah. Let me grab you another beer real quick.
All right. Mark. Roland. I'll call you Roland all day, brother. That's cool, man. Appreciate it. How did you find me, if you don't mind me asking? I know I have tons of friends on Facebook. Are we one of friends on Facebook? Because I just posted it on Facebook also.
It's what? Really cold? Yeah, it is cold. My name is Mark. Most called Roland. There you go. Roland. Yeah.
So I just won tickets when all this broke out. I won tickets to a concert. It's about 4 hours away from me, Cincinnati, Ohio, and it's a Limp Bizkit tribute band.
Oh, nice.
With a Korn tribute band and Rage Against the Machine tribute band.
It'd be a hell of a time there.
April 4th, canceled. So I guess what they're gonna do is they're gonna do a Facebook Live concert.
Oh, that'd be cool.
That's cool, you know.
Yeah, they like us. Well, as a matter of fact, today I was supposed to be in a cook-off.
Yeah.
And Uvalde, that got canceled, and then next weekend my kids got their invitational cook-off that they did. They did the points chase last year, so they got invitational. Yeah. That got canceled, so it sucks. We were looking forward to that, you know.
Yeah, but this is what I say. We're so busy. America is so busy. This is a wake-up call.
It is. That is. It is. Because,
quit living like that.
Yeah.
Quit. Let's go back to that homesteader. I bet you he's nothing even fazed him. Nothing. You know?
You see, like with us. I mean, I still got half a freezer of buffalo because I had a hunter come in last time and he gave me all the meat and I still have it. And then I got a hog butchered. I went to go pick it up yesterday. And I got him in the freezer. I got pork chops, country style ribs, spare ribs, sausage, bacon. So right now my freezer's to the brim. So, what's up, Jimmy Q? Get it on, man. I don't have my tutor in there. I was gonna look for it over here. I was like, God damn it, where is it?
Now that's where I need to learn how to. I could do other things, and I could have a little side panel where I could do the horns and the sound effects and stuff like that. I need to learn that. That would be cool. Huh?
You can do it through this app?
No, I'm sure it would be another window open.
Like a soundboard or something?
Yeah, that's exactly what I would like. Now I could do little beats on it, and if I got to go to commercial time, I'll turn my camera off and, you know, go see who's at the door.
That's right. Yeah, right. Put your cigar commercial like Johnny Mags.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, right. You know, this is going to open up a lot of doors for Leprechaun TV.
That's good.
Yeah.
A lot of wet pub parties where you can get a whole bunch of people shotgunning beers.
Anything, you know what I mean? I could host discussions. Like you know, CJ does the round table.
Yep.
Now that's cool. I love doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
We got Chris. We got Chris back in the house.
There
I
he
see
is.
he's driving. Let's see where he's at now. He's taking us down the back road.
Down country
What's up?
road.
What's up?
Watch out for that tree.
Ah! We're going to pick up some. I'm going to get a piece of fucking natty ice.
Ooh, there you go.
Yeah.
The citrus
Are you?
one.
Yeah, I did. I just went to the liquor store. I got a couple bottles of vodka, a couple bottles of Jameson, and a couple bottles of Bailey's. So,
Were they wearing gloves?
no,
Nah,
they didn't say anything.
my liquor store is wearing gloves and drive-through only. I'm like, what the hell?
They closed all our little drive-throughs around
Really?
here, man. Yeah. We
I
got
feel like I'm on
Tomas
Fox.
from Michigan Barbecue. What up?
What's up, Tomas?
Tomas, what's up, bro?
I feel like we're on live PD.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, there's some fucking lights in the siren. I'm all set.
We'll be the commentators, and you just go stop somebody and gunpoint or whatever you're gonna do.
Hey, roll down your window and do the hand signal and be like, pull over, pull over.
So this right here is the only stoplight in my town. And
You always get ready.
light of us.
Oh hell! Oh hell!
Charlie Sickles.
Here we go. Here we go.
Ah, people.
Oh hell!
How you doing, Eric? What's going on?
What's up, Charlie?
What's going on, man?
Oh,
We got what we got? Mona in. We got Jimmy Q. Over there somewhere.
Hey, his version of Get It's way different than yours, Eric.
Yeah, no shit. He's getting it. His version cost him like $4 in gas.
You see, he's going right back to the gas station.
I'll
He
be
stopped on his
right
way
back.
home and leaving, and on his way back home, he had to stop.
Yeah. Put
Be
your
right
hood
back.
on it. Put your hood on and put your hands in your pocket. Oh,
We're like custom homemade pizza for sure. We're gonna be like, I can see pizza slices for free.
Oh, he's funny.
what are you up to, Charlie?
It's funny, weird. What?
What are you up to?
Man, not much. I'm gonna do like a rack of ribs today in the snow, but I am
That's
making
nice.
it for video because I've done like already too many ribs and all that junk.
Just change the seasoning up.
Yeah,
And
like,
that's a different video.
in theory, man. It'll be like, yeah, I'm out here in the snow because we got dumped on, man. It's like about 12 inches of snow up here.
Damn. We got 3 inches of rain last night, and then right now it's been constantly just raining. And we hardly get rain. But when we do get rain, we get it all at that one day, 2 days, and then it'll stop. So it's nasty, man. Like I said, we were gonna go hard get that lamb, cook it, but I don't think it's gonna work out. It's too nasty and wood's all wet. We didn't plan it out very well. So what else to do is to drink beer.
Right on, right on, right on.
I'm right there with you, brother.
I made breakfast, woke everybody up, pissed everybody off early, got them fed. I was like, now y'all can go take a nap.
That chorizo and egg look real good, man.
Yeah, it was pretty damn good. Well, I was sitting there. I was sitting in the living room while Kit was going live, and I was like, I started watching him cook. I was like, damn, now I'm getting hungry. I was like, oh, the hell with it. I'll go live.
Yeah. So I do that same trick when I'm not cooking on the Blackstone chorizo on the Blackstone because I could scrape all the excess grease away. But when I'm doing it in a skillet, I do the same thing. I take a paper towel and just go,
In the
and
corner.
it goes. Next thing you know, the whole paper towel is orange.
Yeah, exactly. What the hell is he doing?
There's Chris Hall. He's got Pabst Blue Ribbon,
Pabst Blue Ribbon,
Camel
Pringles.
Blues.
He is silly.
You can get the buy one get one free pizza though. I don't know.
Right,
That's right.
exactly.
What a rip! What an absolute rip off. Check out the sign, Chris. You get buy one get one free pizza, man.
And an 89-cent coffee.
What's that?
He's like reading the sign, like, what's your prices in your neck of the woods for coffee?
Yeah, right. 89 cents. Look at that.
Garden of fucking smokes.
How much was that?
52. And you gotta have
75.
you gotta have the Smirnoff.
I like the coconut one.
8%. Strawberry and lemon.
What happened to the gelato?
Oh, they don't have. I have to go into the city for that around here. There's not a lot of Hispanic that drink that stuff in my place. You know.
You got more Arnold Palmer's than just the teas.
IPA.
Yeah.
I'm my own though. I'll get a big bottle of V8. I'll get a cup, beer, mix it with beer, vodka, and some hot sauce, and it's good.
Yeah. Yeah,
Cause
man. I
they
paid
charge you.
$75 for a carton of cigarettes.
Uh,
Yeah. If you drive outside of, we got caught with that sin tax back 20 years ago in 94, 95.
oh yeah.
And it's been horrible forever. Now, if they would have done something smart, they should have taxed damn poopy. Toilet paper. They should have taxed that shit instead of a sin tax,
Man, there's this video online. It's called the Ox Hunting Ranch. So they had a lot of hunters canceled on them. Like their whole book of hunters, like they all canceled. So they got I think it's a video. Man, it's got to be at least 500 rolls of toilet paper. It all up, and with a flamethrower, they lit it on fire. It's rolling on Facebook. It's freaking crazy. Oh, other way, Charlie.
Instead of a sin tax, it's a shit tax.
Yeah, no shit. Uh-oh, Johnny Mags.
There we go, man.
Wepa!
What's up, Johnny?
What's up, boys?
What's
And
going
what's
on?
going on? A little bit of day drinking and can throwing and
Nothing wrong
liquor
with that,
shopping. And we got
Bye.
pickles. Then we got pickles. Then we got pickles.
Yeah.
Baby. Nice. Chris, where are you headed?
I am going east on 4 right now, and then I'm going to do 28 south and go to my gun store and pick up a rifle I bought.
Nice.
So,
Nice.
waiting for the background check, so I might as well drive around shop.
Yep.
Daniela, behave.
That was cool.
Okay?
Yeah, nice. So I just threw the meatloaf on the kettle for the meatloaf collab. So we got that rolling.
Ma,
The meatloaf.
meatloaf, Ma. I don't know what she does up there.
Oh,
That's hilarious.
yeah, so if you can do that, at least get me a video this weekend. Maybe 2. I got a little easy. Gonna do an old recipe my mother made, Hawaiian baked bean casserole.
Wow.
Sounds good.
Baked beans, hot dogs,
Hold
and crushed pineapple. That's it.
Really?
Nice.
Just gonna do basically call it just a quick, easy thing. Especially with the lockdown, you can make a ton of it for short money. So fuck it, I'll get 2 videos out of today. Hey, wepa.
That's right.
Right.
That's like the one time I did a brisket and beans. I did one video for the beans and one video for brisket and split it up. And like, hey, I got a text message like, man, how come you're wearing the same shit? Oh, that's my filming attire. I'm filming that clothes. Don't worry about it.
Oh, it's funny. I had to change, put the blue Under Armour on. I had the black one on. I'm like, son of a bitch! All my videos just happen to be wearing that same black Under Armour t-shirt. I'm like, I gotta change this shit up.
Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers, big ears.
Cheers. Cheers.
What is that? Smirnoff and mash?
It's a new one, the Smash. I think that's what they are.
So we got a question. We got a question on this meatloaf challenge collab from Mona. To sauce, glaze, or not?
That sounds dangerous, man.
I always put some sauce on it. Then I let it once it's done, hit it with some sauce, let the sauce set up, then that's that.
What kind of sauce?
I don't know yet.
So I've made one, and I wish I would. I wish, like I said, had ground beef, but I don't. So I would have done it. But I normally do like a reduced ketchup Crown Royal sauce with some Crown Royal with ketchup and like onions and brown sugar. Reduce it down.
So it's a molasses. It's thick. It's thick
with whiskey
with a ketchup base.
Yeah.
Chris,
Yes.
you glaze?
Oh, you
Do you glaze or blaze?
Yeah.
By the sounds of it, glaze.
That's my name.
He's like, sure do.
Yep.
I was dating this chick and I woke up with a glazed face. That's all I know. I think he sat on my face and glazed it. Oh shit! There are people. I forgot there are people listening to this. I apologize.
Yeah, we're not private.
Oh, epic answer. Charlie.
Yes, sir.
Well, what do you do?
Oh,
I'll do that.
I will sauce and glaze the thing. Like when I was growing up, like meatloaf was I hated it. Because my mom, like she made a meatloaf with like a oatmeal mixed in, and then ketchup on top. Ain't doing that, man.
Oh, look at you there.
I made
Double repping.
You know. So you're saying you use pickle juice reduction?
yeah. I just spray it all over it. I'm just like, all right, this is cool. You won't like it.
We got Griddling Grandpa. Look at his little concoction he's got going on there.
Heinz chili sauce, chipotle, honey, Worcestershire, and Jack Daniels.
That sounds pretty
That
good.
sounds like a party.
That I'd go for.
Yeah.
We got Jimmy Q. This is how my family did it. Just straight ketchup.
Straight ketchup.
Yeah, straight ketchup for sure. I couldn't stand it. And then
Hey,
my
what
mom.
does this collab do?
She said she was going to drop it on Wednesday, but I couldn't remember the hashtag, so I messaged Brother Rick, and he said that he actually just got an email from her, and she might not even be able to drop it Wednesday because I guess Terry's real sick.
This
So
Wednesday?
Wow.
yeah, but he said basically drop it whenever you want at this point.
Yeah,
because it's all
right.
going to hook up with the hashtag anyway. So
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I think
I think it's
at the end of the month
yeah.
was the thing, like 29th Wednesday.
I might just defrost some buffalo. I got ground buffalo. I'll make a buffalo meatloaf.
oh,
Right.
that'll be good.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Better go pull that out of the freezer.
You got a grinder there, Eric?
Do what?
Eric, have a grinder?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, that's awesome. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're all set.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, those are my next toys.
Great.
Meat slicer and grinder.
Yeah, I got a meat slicer and a grinder.
Looking around the chat, there's 4 days with baseball hats on, and everyone has a beard of some sort or another.
No, I didn't.
Except there's one dude missing a baseball hat.
Well, I think what happened is when he was shaving his head, it come down and caught the sideburns.
No, he's gonna go grab one.
So now he only got a goatee.
He's gonna go grab one.
Yeah. Everyone happy now?
Hey,
There you go. There you go. Play
It's so nice to pull out
man.
fashion.
Yeah. Right.
Hey,
Man, I love it.
love my
I'm
drone
loving
in
this
here?
thing, man.
Do what?
Yes.
Love my drone.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. So I'll hit it with some barbecue sauce. I got to see what I got in the fridge. Open up like I did a couple last week or the week before, and I used Dan Wright's peach chipotle barbecue sauce. Delicious.
Yeah. I've yet to try that, but I did get to try Crawford's. That the what is it? Something Pit Mistress or something like that.
The Memphis Mistress.
Yes. Man,
I've
it reminds me
never tried.
of that vinegar Carolina, barbecue sauce. So that's my favorite kind of sauce. Is that kind,
Who makes? Hey, Lep, who makes that?
Crawford's barbecue.
I've never tried Crawford's. I don't know why. I've always wanted to. You fucking asshole.
Oh, I get it now. Never mind. We got an ambassador in the house, and we ain't tried it yet, but we heard
Boys,
it.
give you an opinion?
I got you. All I can say is I got you.
Cilantro is the best thing you can ever do on meatloaf.
They'll give you your honest opinion.
Yes. See this bullshit.
The boys will give you their honest opinion.
What are we doing?
The wife
What?
just came back. She got new glasses. She just wanted to see how they looked and if they sat straight. I'm like, the boys, I think they look good. The boys will give you an opinion. She's like, no. I need a couple drinks first. So she won't probably be on till this evening.
Right.
She's real close. Hold on. Oh, there we go.
There you go.
There you go.
All right, did the glass? Hold on.
Yeah.
I want to drop the free phone.
Look at everybody. Hi.
Does your glasses look good?
Who's who?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The black frames with her tattoos. Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's Lep.
Oh, hi,
Eric.
Hi.
Oh yeah,
Chris.
that's definitely the naughty librarian.
Oh, I know pickles.
You know pickles.
A lot too. See them all the time. All of them I see all the time. Anyway.
Yeah. Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you. Come again.
Oh, a big box of Crown.
That's a big
That's
one
a big
too.
box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo-wee.
We're not getting off till I finish it, boys.
Get
I'm
it.
in it. Let's do it.
We one short live. He's gonna pass out like in a heartbeat.
I'm about nearly passed out on the hot seat.
I gotta go see who's at the door. I'll be right back. Hold it down for me.
All right.
See you, Bunny.
Oh Christ!
Why do I have a
He's gonna come back with a bloody hit.
Have you noticed in all the lives of all the boys, we get a lot of visitors at the doors?
Yeah, we always do.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, it's like, hey man, FedEx or something like that.
I remember one time, my first live, a couple of times, like, oh, I gotta go check something. I was sitting outside, and when I went to go rewatch it, I figured out that I need to move a lot further away from my phone because the background noise still came through.
Have you ever seen Have you ever seen who's the Corey?
Corey, that shit, yeah.
He will go to the bathroom and it's just like this. Like it sounds like a ginormous garden. It's just like, what are you doing in there, man?
Oh shit!
Yeah, you were firing up off the trailer the other night when you went live, Eric. That you couldn't hear anything. you heard a can fly. That was about it.
That live with my wife was a little blur.
You were having fun.
Oh yeah, it was crazy because they were asking her questions. I was in the background just shotgunning beers while she was talking to y'all.
I remember I had messaged her, go, you guys got cut up. I'm 3 shotguns. I'm 3 chugs back.
Yeah, man. And then my street, like I said, we were still going, and she came inside to check on the door, and it just froze. Like everything froze and did it to me again. I'm like, man, it went long enough. I've been having that issue a lot though, that the chat freezes, and I mean I can still see everything, but my whole chat is frozen.
Yeah, I mean you use Streamlabs, right?
Yeah, on my phone.
Yeah, because Streamlabs, like occasionally the chat will freeze on that thing.
So there's a different Streamlab and Streamyard.
Yeah, Streamyard is Streamyard. You actually have to broadcast from your your desktop or laptop. And then Streamlabs, you can use on the phone. But yeah, the chat does freeze up.
Well, good to know.
Yeah. But I mean, just roll with it.
Yeah. I mean, we were already an
worst
hour
case
plus
scenario, you can grab something else. You have like an iPad and an iPhone.
Oh yeah, we were having a good old time that night. The Bears were flying, the Gypsy Kings, the Texas Tornadoes.
Oh, yeah.
It was a hell of a night.
That was fun, man. That was a good one.
I got like 1,700 emails the next morning on fucking video shit or whatever.
Copyright strikes and all that.
Well, they're not strikes, but they're like warnings.
Really?
Yeah, no, I have yet to get a strike on any of my live videos. They're all just warnings. I did get one strike one time.
Yeah.
I played a song for Mega Fred. I don't remember. I don't know if it was an ACD song or some big ass song.
Yeah. Oh, you can't touch ACDC.
No, you can't. Yeah.
ACDC and Led Zeppelin and the Beatles. Those 3 automatically get pulled.
Yeah, true. Yeah, you gotta be real careful about some of that stuff.
Yeah.
Because Chris has gotten like knocked off a bunch of times for going live and doing like, I mean, he'll tell you like what he's got kicked out on and everything else. But yeah, he's done a bunch where it's just like immediate kick out. It's wild.
Eric, did you hit the mute button?
Yeah, I think the audio's dead.
Yeah, you. Audio. Can't hear you.
He's a mime now.
Say something. Yeah, I hear the kids. All right, yeah, you're back.
Yeah, I can hear I can hear the kids too.
Good. You went silent there for a minute.
Can you hear me?
People.
Man,
My people.
Can he not hear us now?
I can't hear nothing.
Who is that, Chris?
Can you hear any of us now?
Dad.
Hear him now. Charlie, say something.
Yeah, hello.
I hear you.
Yeah. I can't hear. Oh, And he's gone.
Coronavirus.
Yeah, I know exactly right. I'm like, uh-oh. I don't know what's like over the computer you can get it. Probably not.
Probably not.
My Corona.
My corona.
What happened here?
Bum,
Who'd we lose?
bum, bum.
We lost Eric.
because he died. So he's dead. And then Eric had microphone issues or some sort of issue.
We couldn't hear Eric. Then he dropped off. He came back. We could hear him. Then he can't hear us.
So he opened that bottle of Crown, and next thing you know, he's gone.
That's what I was thinking too.
The Crown Gods.
Well, yeah.
My cat's going crazy. All right, let's see what we missed here.
Yeah, what do you got for chat?
So we got everybody was saying nice glasses.
Cheeky avocado.
And then we had people wanting some of Eric's Crown Royal. Chris is in the chat now.
Yeah,
Love my drones.
he's dropped down a little bit. He's in the chat.
He says, here you go. That's pretty funny.
What?
I'm like drummer from ZZ Top. His name is I think his name is Frank Beard.
Yeah, his last name is Beard, and he's the only one without one.
He's the only one who doesn't have a beard.
Yeah.
There's actually a good ZZ Top thing on Netflix now.
Oh, is there?
Yeah. Like I don't know if you like them at all, but there's like a documentary on them.
Yeah, I was watching one the other day on Access TV. They did had one. I forget the name of it, but it was with Billy Gibbons. When I think it was last year, he went down to Cuba and performed down there. Did a concert down there. It was awesome.
That dude is cool, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nah, this one is like, yeah, check it out. Do you have Netflix, Maggie?
No.
Ah, shoot. I don't know if it's elsewhere, but it was
Usually if it's on Netflix and it's a series for Netflix, you can't find it anywhere else.
Yeah.
yeah, that's what I was saying. But it was like Billy Bob Thornton talking about like ZZ Top and going through their whole history and stuff. It's really, really cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's really, really cool.
Got Rob D finally in the house.
Rob D. And we got Tom Axe from Michigan. Oh, yeah, we got some good people in the chat, man.
We got a question here.
Everyone's bored senseless.
We got a question here from Rolling. So Leprechaun TV, are you looking to do more streams on this? Yes. Don't know what it'll be. You know, it might be just chatting like this, which we call the round table around our neck of the woods, and or I might be cooking. So we'll see how the camera angles go, and obviously when you're streaming from a laptop like I am now, it's hard to get a good angle on food. So it's more focused on you. I need to find another camera that'll look down at my food as I'm streaming, so I could do cooks with guests, and we could do a double cook, double Blackstone cooks, triple, whatever, you know.
You're on to something there.
Yeah. So yeah, future is looking bright now that my good friend Charlie here walked me through Streamyards.
That'd be fun, man.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. How'd you get so smart at all this live stuff? Because I know you bailed my ass and got me on live last Saturday for my first one.
Up there,
And then
man.
I think C-Mac called you the other day when he was having some issues.
Yeah. And then James from Him Clayman did too. For like a good hour plus. And then I'm gonna talk to you. I'm gonna talk to Gary at some point too. From GTs. I don't know. I can figure all this stuff out. I know I'm overrated, Chris. Get bent.
Is that better?
What? Yeah, it works for me, man.
Well, Roland just
Fine with that.
this is what he said.
I just mess around the whole time.
So, he's obviously, been through all this, and he knows. He says he goes live a lot. So
Yeah. I mean, I've gone. I know Jay jumps in my live. He's seen me go live a whole bunch.
all right, cool.
I'm no joke.
Appreciate it.
But it ain't too bad to figure out. It just takes some walking through and trying.
Yeah, I seen all the boxes on the icon underneath the actual screen. So it's got all the different. I could do different format.
Yeah, you can.
That's pretty cool.
And you can set up you can set up logos and all that junk. But just be careful because StreamYard does only limit you to 20 hours a month.
Didn't you do that in one weekend?
Pretty much, yeah.
Found that out the hard way?
Yeah. They were like, when I got hit by StreamYard, they're like, you're actually one of the top 1%ers. I'm like, uh-oh. And we're going to kick you off, so you need to actually pay for it. I'm like, all right, cool. But yeah, you're limited to. Hey, you gotta. No, I can't even say it.
Hi.
I was gonna say something, but
I know exactly what you're
yeah, I know. I'm well aware.
Hey, Lep, nice.
Yes. You got a
Cat.
Meow.
Yes.
This is Mia.
I was gonna say something. Man,
Tell him hi. Hey, I like to climb all over Daddy, and then I like to explore his desk when he's all over, got everything all over, and knock everything over.
The cats are like that. I don't know.
It's crazy.
You get crawled all over at the time, like middle of the night. Cats like walking all over me. I'm like, hey man, like uncool.
Right.
Trying to sleep here.
Yeah. So
what are you cooking, Mags?
Doing I just threw the meatloaf on about, I don't know, just before I hopped on with you boys. So that's out there. Then I'm doing that hot dog, beans, and crushed pineapple a little later on.
Nice.
Just something to get us through the next couple of days. Who knows what the hell's going to happen here in the next, it can change it. Something, shit can, all hell can break loose next hour, so.
Yeah, true.
We'll see. There's been some rumors, rumors online. Then, I've talked to a few people who had some contacts and, some stuff going to happen between today and tomorrow. If they're going to lock down before everyone heads to work on Monday. So we're just kind of hanging out, seeing what the hell happens.
yeah.
Just weird times, man. It's, no one really has experienced anything like this.
No, and here's the thing is, everybody ain't sitting their ass still. So they're gonna make it where either you sit your ass still or we shut the whole damn country down.
Yeah. Either you guys play or we'll sit your ass down for you.
Yeah. Nah, I mean, it's definitely wild. I've never seen anything like this in my entire life. And
Like I was saying earlier, America, we're busy livers. You know what I mean? We're too busy, and this is a total shell shock to the country. You know, and now they're telling you to stay in your homes. You can't do this. You can't do that. You know, limit this, and everybody can't work, and it's freaking people out because we're so used to being busybodies that we took the simple things in life for granted.
yeah.
You know,
I'll also say like,
access,
yeah, access
anything you want. You know,
but I'll also say like shutting down like all restaurants and everything else. I mean, the financial impact of this whole thing is going to be outrageous. Is going to be utterly unbelievable. I mean, you have people losing jobs left and right and center, and I can't, like it just shocks me.
but I think the sooner we stop being busybodies, get back to family life,
Yeah.
family. How about family game night? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People don't do that stuff no more, man.
True,
Family
true.
dinners. Who sits down and actually puts their electronics away and sits there and has a dinner conversation? Great for you. You're one.
Every single.
You are 1%er for sure.
I'm not kidding you there. Like, I mean, that's like, because when I was growing up, it was like the microwave era when microwaves first came out, and then you kind of had like I was like swimming practice and everything else, and then I'd like go join dinner late. But man, dinners for me are a big deal.
Right.
And everyone sits down, you talk about your day and you know what's going on. What are the top 3 things that happen in your day? What are like the worst things that happen in your day? That to me is actually kind of a big deal.
We got somebody new in my buddy Badass 93 Stang. That's my favorite year of a Mustang. So
Nice.
me and him get along real well. I need more video from him though. And then we got rolling with another comment here. If you want, I can come up with your panel and teach you some tech on streaming. I need it. I definitely need it. I needed Charlie's help to even get this set up. So anything beyond this right here that I'm learning right now, yeah, sure. I'll take any help out there.
I'll tell you, if you want to learn, your other option would be to do YouTube streaming with OBS. And it's kind of it's a bit more of a pain in the neck. But I mean, you can work on that. Streamyard I like a bunch because it's easy to invite people in, and it's pretty easy to set up, and it's real easy on your computer.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to have to set that one up because we did the OBS last Saturday. Then I was able to get on no problem when I hopped on for 10-15 minutes earlier this week. But that Streamyard, because this is cool having the thing, because I'm just not used to
what I like
following the entire conversation on the chat.
Right.
So it's like some dead air. At least you get a couple people. There's everyone's got something going on. So it flows better.
Yeah.
True.
And with the OBS, that's where you could do
those beers.
cheers. You could do like CJ does with the logos and stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can put logos up and stuff.
Yeah, you can do that too.
Yeah, we just got everybody saying hi to each other. Just cool.
If you want to talk to somebody who's done OBS, I think Cooking with James he had his like tech neighbor friend who was like 17 or whatever, who ended up setting up with OBS, and he ended up inviting people in sometimes.
Okay, we got Mark from Roland Homestead about to join us, guys.
How you guys doing?
Okay, we got Mark from Roland Homestead about to join us, guys.
Oh, hang on a second.
Oh,
Yep.
drop the
How you guys doing?
Okay, we got Mark from Roland.
Newbie here. There you go. All right, guys. Sorry about that.
You're all right.
Drop the comment off the bottom because Mags and him are.
Do what now?
Drop the comment off the bottom of the video.
I did.
Just click on it. There you go.
Yeah.
All right, rock and roll.
So, there, what would you like to know about? I heard you guys talking before about OBS. That's what I use right now. You're seeing my green screen through OBS broadcasting on Streamlabs, and so we do that a lot. If we do, I tried to get away from Streamyard. I use Zoom myself because I like to push our live streams out 1080p, so your picture quality is going to be so much better than Streamyard is only 10 or 720. And for the cost wise, you guys are paying, if you go through the pro side of StreamYard, you're paying $25. On my Zoom, I only pay $15. So I like saving as much as I possibly can when I can.
Yeah. So, all right, here's my question. So not in a million years would I actually pay for StreamYard.
So what?
But not in a million years would I pay for StreamYard, but it is free.
Yep.
But if you set up OBS, like, how do you invite other people in?
You're still going to need a panel position. Like I said, StreamYard is free for 20 hours. Okay, Zoom
Right.
is free.
Zoom I want to do because like I'm not paying for anything, and I don't think any of us are.
Right.
We want to have a free solution.
Your free solution is going to be what you're doing right now, but it's going to limit you to what you're capable of doing.
And that's 20 hours a month.
That's 20 hours a month. And if you think about it, like sometimes we stream three, especially now being with the way the world is, we're streaming 3-4 times a day, a week. And depending on what we're doing. And like I tell every YouTuber that's starting out, streams can really improve your watch time. And once you hit that 1K and you become monetized, and people start sending you super chats.
4K, but close enough.
You can really do a huge improvement on your stuff. Like we have a whole studio that we actually have. So when I go in, I flip a switch and the lights light up. Everything you were talking about before about blinding yourself. With the proper studio lights, they're above you. I'm not looking at my studio lights. My studio lights don't start till up here, and then they broadcast behind me so that you don't see any shadows. Okay. Right now, you guys have the ability to have a virtual background through StreamYard. So if you go to your camera settings right now and you click on there, it's going to say virtual background.
Oh, that's right. They had the green screen recently.
Yeah. So you can actually go and get that and have that opportunity, so you can pick whatever picture you want. You got the thing on the bottom now with your kickers and stuff like that. There's so much that you guys can do. Like on this one here, you guys.
But so my question is like, so none of us. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but none of us would want to actually pay for anything.
Well, no, that's not necessarily true. If you get monetized, you'll improve that channel.
I mean, you could essentially, but how much money how much money are you going to spend on like improving your equipment versus buying meats and stuff?
So what do you guys? Okay, my question, you guys, is what do you guys want to do for your channel? You guys, as a creator, like we do bushcraft, we do homesteading. We just got back from our 7-day extreme winter challenge. We have companies that'll actually send us stuff to try out on their stuff. Where do you guys want to go with your channel? If you guys just want to sit around and chat on a panel and do that, or do you want to actually teach people how to smoke meat, how to do that kind of stuff, where do you guys want to go?
Right. So you would have to find your niche.
You have to find your niche. What I'm telling you guys is that, especially in this time and age right now, live streaming is going to kick up tremendously because people are wanting to do. He's showing the phone. Yeah, I'm gonna
go talk to Jared from Bragg Daddy, who's probably completely gonzoed at this point. So drop me for a second or two. I'll be back in a second.
So there's certain things that you can do. Like right now, we use our DSLR for streaming. So the camera that you're seeing me on.
Whoa. What do I do here?
You're fine. You just
okay.
So
all right.
That's first of all, you guys got to figure out what you want to do. Secondly, it doesn't cost hardly anything to go run down to Walmart and get a green sheet and get a green screen.
So that's just a Walmart piece of green fabric.
I'll show you on my other one right now. Once I'm going to shut off my filters here, and I will show you. So if you come up now you're okay. So now my green screen kicked on. I got to go shut it off on Streamyard. Hold on a second here.
Okay, I see where you're going with this, and that's pretty cool.
See
how much is it a month?
For what?
StreamYard.
My personal opinion, StreamYard right now is $25 a month, and I do not see it worth because you can only have 6 people on your panel. So I really don't. I'm not a StreamYard fan. I am a Zoom fan, and Zoom is $15 a month, but it's also the free version also. So what's cool about Zoom is that once you understand and learn it, it was built for companies, for number one. It was for webinars and stuff like that. So what you can do on Zoom is it's called pass the wrench. You make somebody else in the meeting the host, and then it starts up with another 45 minutes. So if you want to keep the free version and go that route, you can. Okay, so right now, if you look at, you guys have some pretty decent cameras going on right now with the lights. Johnny's nice and clean and crisp. You have nice and crisp, but if you ever noticed on StreamYard, when it turns to dark, nighttime, things get a little bit cloudy, and that's because it only picks up at 720. Our cameras are naturally, the webcams, anything like that, they focus on natural light. Okay, so when you use these big, like my overhead studio lights are natural. They're over, I think they're over like 20 some, what are they, 12 or 2600 lumen, but they have a filter behind them. So if I go on, I'll see if I can get the webcam to look up at them. All right. So right there's one studio light.
Oh, okay.
And then if I go over this way, there's my other studio light. And it's all it is directed right at my green screen. And then at nighttime, there's another studio light with a half filter on it for a calming light.
Oh, okay. Man, that's a nice setup you got there.
And it does not cost a fortune. But what it will do is when you improve your quality of your streams, people are going to want to come and watch you.
Right on. And that's the thing, presentation, just like with your food, if you're putting out slop food, nobody's going to watch your videos,
Exactly. I did it all the hard way. I started this in 2016, and we're pushing the border of 5K right now, and I've done it all with hard work. We have 50, 60 people coming to our live streams. We have some pretty cool stuff going on. We have an actual broadcast that we do with the intros and stuff. So there's a lot of stuff that you can go behind the scenes and do things. And it does bring in people, because if you have an awesome panel, especially cooking and grilling and smoking. I mean, I'm a homesteader. I built my own smokehouse. I've got Oklahoma Joe. I got the Weber kettle. I have the Blackstone. So I do a lot of cooking videos too. And I love to cook out there. Briskets, pulled pork, all that stuff on the pit. That's what I love doing that. And there's people out there that really do want to get a niche in how to do that. And there's some big channels out there that have done that. So with, one thing I've always wanted to do is I wanted to stream out on the pit, But because with our internet and everything that we have here out in the middle of nowhere, I don't have a strong enough signal to actually hit my box in a house, so I can't do that.
Yeah.
But you guys, if you with the knowledge and that stuff, you guys get a bunch of guys in there and talking about grilling and smoking, or do a collab with each other, and each one of you are grilling and smoking, people are going to come and want to watch that. People love to watch food, no matter how you look at it. Everybody likes food.
And that's what when Johnny Mags actually has a podcast. I put it down at the bottom ticker, Pit Life Barbecue.
Yep.
So he knows a lot about the systems and stuff going on, and well.
Oh, I don't know nothing about the systems.
He knows.
And that's what I was just going to bring up.
He knows how to sit behind the camera and talk to it, but he brings in all these big guys. Which what I'm saying though is he's got that niche for it's a podcast talk show,
Yep.
So I'm thinking you could do that in this sense too with cooking though. Like obviously I'm a Blackstoner, and I got the Blackstone griddle, and I have tons of friends. Mags has one, and we could all get together and cook at the same time on our Blackstone.
Exactly. We do our bushcraft podcast on every week. We've got on the homesteading side, on the bushcraft side, Joe Robinette's a legend. He's got 1.3 million subscribers. He's come on to he's close friends with my partner, and he's come on there. We've had some 500,000 subscribers come on there, do a live stream. So once you start to get where, because you got to remember one thing, the big guys are looking at one thing, and that is this going to reflect badly on me? Because they already have their whole group of people that come and watch them. They have their gear, they have everything else. So when you throw up a live stream and you want these big guys to come on your channel, because number one, it really does boost up your channel. All right. Number two is they're bringing their clan to you. So that's going to reflect on them. So like right now, if I just got a bunch of garbage and I'm walking around with my cell phone and I'm doing a live stream, how does that reflect on those guys? Those guys aren't going to want to be a part of that. But if you have a professional way of looking at things and doing stuff, they're going to say, hey, I'm going to go over there because they're neat, they're tidy, and they have something going on. And everybody wants to learn something or watch something. YouTube is huge compared to if you think of anything else. Yes. So if I go on a channel or somebody asks me if hey, will you come up on my panel, and they have 40, 50 people, most of the time I will, because I remember I was small at one time and I like to help out the other YouTubers to get them to grow and do things right. So most of the time I will. But if there's a guy that I see that's just streaming on a cell phone, walking around and saying, hey, Mark, you want to come up here and not be on the panel? I'm gonna pass, because it does reflect on my channel, and people are coming over there going, hey, why are you over there and doing this? So you guys, the better that you look, the more professional, because your YouTube is your store, it's your brand, it's representing who you are. So like when you go look at if you go look at my channel right now, you're gonna see everything that I do right away up front, because my picture, my banner, everything is there for what I do. That's my brand. That's my store. That tells who I am. That's what you want to do. So if you want to get into live streaming, do your channel art. Your thumbnails are another huge one. People look at it and say, well, it might take me 8 hours to shoot a video because I want the angles and I want some of the stuff, and that's also going in and making it. Okay, and rendering the videos. I might have 8 hours worth of time in there, but now I'm starting to spend quality time making my thumbnails, because that's what's catching the person. You guys, they do not read your thumbnails. They look at the picture. So if you got some nice smoked ham, dripping with some glaze or something like that, that is going to catch that person's eye. It's not what's in the candy. Yeah, exactly. And I'm not one to use any kind of clickbait or anything like that. I take all my stuff. I'll take a picture of what I'm doing, knowing in my head, okay, I need a really good thumbnail for what I'm going to do. So I might take 15, 20 pictures, and then I'm going to go through and look which one I really like.
Right. And with me and my channel, I wasn't too familiar. Obviously, I'm not tech savvy at any of this. Mags could agree with me. My thing was to go live. Once I hit 1K and I was able to go live, that's what I started doing. So cooks mostly. I was cooking. I got some videos out there edited, but my thumbnails were sucky. And I've gotten better now. Now I figured it out that I could edit a thumbnail before I go live. So now I'm taking real nice thumbnail, a nice picture of maybe my ingredients or something like that, and then I'm putting that as my thumbnail before I go live.
See, what you need to do is as a creator, we're telling a story. Okay. So in that story, we're showing what we want people to see, but at that same time, we got to make sure that story makes sense. And that picture is the first line of you telling your story.
Right.
So, and a lot of times too, people, especially YouTube and analytics, they like to see our face. Okay.
Yes.
So if you have yourself on that thumbnail somewhere, that's another huge thing too, because, and the right tags and the right verbiage and making sure that one of the tips that I'll give you guys is that make sure that your rendering of your video, the name of that video, when you go to upload that into YouTube, it transfers over there. So if you just put in there video 1, video 2, video 3, it goes way down to the bottom of the YouTube hole. But if you put in your title before you render it and you say cooking on the Blackstone, and then you put in there stir fry, that gets transferred over to YouTube land, and analytics picks that up and it puts it in Blackstone category, cooking stir fry.
I just had a video that I did a month ago, and it's a griddle and grill combo. It's got a 17-inch griddle and a little 17-inch charcoal grate, which a lot of people don't have. So I put that in the title, and it's climbed in a month. I'm at 990 something. I'm almost to 1K. That's the quickest I've had a video hit that.
Okay, so right now I'm on your channel, okay, and you have your picture there, but you have no channel art on the top of what you do.
Yeah, I didn't know how to do it. Not from my phone. See, I'm just now getting used to the laptop. So
okay, so we're gonna help you fix that today.
Okay.
All right. So I'll walk you through this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share the screen. So if you go down on the bottom here, you're going to see share screen, and so now you see my little icon pop up on the bottom. You can pull that up. There you go. Now this is your channel. So there's three things that, number one, that I go to right away, no matter who I meet, doesn't matter anything, is I want to go and see what they're about.
Okay.
All right. So your description is kind of low. It tells me a little bit about you, but not a whole lot. It doesn't tell me that you like to cook on the grill, none of that other stuff. So you really want to put some more detailed information about what your channel is in here.
Okay.
Okay. So then if we go to your videos, okay, you have your videos, and I'm guessing what you're doing right now is you're taking what YouTube is giving you for thumbnails. Am I correct?
90%, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Stay away from that. There's called Canva is a free place. I'll bring it up for you right now. Canva.com. Okay. This is a great place. It is free, and you can see right down here, you got YouTube channel art, you got YouTube thumbnails. You can put they have tons of templates here. So if I want to go back to my home and I want to do a thumbnail, it's going to bring up all these different thumbnails that I can add to it. So let's go back into some of the stuff that I made.
Now my question is, though, everything's done from my phone.
Yep. But you said you got a laptop now.
Yeah. So now I have to figure out how to transfer photos
Do it
and
through your
stuff.
do it through your email. It's just email it to yourself from your phone and just email it to yourself and then go into your email and pick that up. Okay. So let's go into my designs. So these are all the different pictures that I have and done stuff with.
Okay.
All right. So you guys, and like I said, it's totally free, and I understand that, money because we pinch pennies too.
Yeah, for sure.
So we're over here and we're at Camp House Barbecue. You see how his picture here? That makes me want to see what he's doing. All right.
Right.
So now, if I'm gonna pop back into yours here, or actually, what I'm gonna do. So now you see mine. It tells you exactly from that point what I'm about.
Okay.
You have no guessing. You see, I'm live streaming. I'm a bushcrafter. I'm a homesteader. You see the gardening behind me, and the number one important thing about going to a channel is this is about you. So you want to make a 4 to 5 minute video with things that are about you and what you do on your homes on your channel. Because when you have somebody new coming to that channel, that plays automatically.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to show you now how you do your channel art. If you highlight up here in this corner, you see this little camera thing.
Yeah.
All right. So you click on that. I'm on. I probably won't do it because I'm screen sharing. So you go and you make yourself a channel art like I showed. No, it is not going to let me do it because I'm screen sharing.
Okay.
Go to Canva, and we saw where I highlighted here, and it says YouTube channel art. You click on that, and right here, this is going to build your channel art. So it'll give you the exact size that you need. Everything is right there. So you just start. It's a kind of a push-pull system. So we're going to go life on the road. You see that. Now I want to add some text to it. So now I got a whole different selection of text styles that I can use. And so if I want to do Jolly, I click on Jolly and it pops right up here. So now I'm in here. I can make this however big I want. And I'm starting to tell my story about my channel. And this, guys, is the most important thing because this is your storefront. This is what everybody sees when they come to your channel. And if I'm there from at the most, you're there 5 to 10 seconds when you're making that decision. Do I stay here or do I go somewhere else? So this has to sell yourself in a quick hurry. So you want to make this, you want to take your time, spend time on it, build that art, and so that you know right away that it's the best that you did, and that person's going to say, hey, I want to go check him out. Why is he called Leprechaun? Like my buddy that does live streams with me, he's got a huge beard like you do. He's nice and red. I always call him, he reminds me of Lord of the Rings. He's short, he's got that huge beard.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's his seller, is that beard. Believe it or not, people like it. So that's what he goes off of, and it works.
We have Tomas from Michigan asking what was the name of that program.
This is called Canva. So if you look up here in the corner, if I go up here, let me find their page here. So if I go home, it's called Canva Designs, and it's I'll put the link. It's canva.com. And if I can post it in your chat, I will. All right. Close that one out. Close that one out. Close that one out. All right. Where did you go now?
Lost us.
That's all right. I can find in a hurry.
Man, you got some great information. I tell you that.
All right, it isn't going to show. That's the other thing too, guys, is make sure that you are. One of the things that can help each one of you guys out, especially if you have a group of you that are hanging out together. On your guys' channel, it probably says subscribers or something like that. You can change this over and rename it. Like I put it as friends. So all the people like I want to promote and help them get up into YouTube and stuff like that, I'll put them right here because 90% of people say, well, who does he watch?
Right.
Okay. So remember that as you guys grow your channel, for number one, it's easier to, and you get farther on YouTube if you got a group of people and you guys are all doing the same thing. You're all in the same niche. You're all sticking together. That's going to really help you out a lot because you're all going to grow at the same rate. And you're going to have people come to your channel. They're going to go to the next person's channel. So you guys are going to really be able to do stuff. So
I still hear you.
All right. So we're going to roll.
Wow.
That's kind of weird. Okay, so the other trick to this whole thing is here's your keywords. Obviously, you guys ain't. I use TubeBuddy, which gives me some insight on stuff. So I can tell you right now that if you look up here in Insight, now this is just a guess. Okay? It's not a
rundown of mine.
It's a rundown of your channel. I put in Leprechaun TV. You see it up here. Your potential right now, that what they're projecting, and this could be average age is 2 years, average views. So this is at a 2-year frame. They are projecting that you could get between 978,000 views on your channel with what you have been putting out on the cooking things and stuff like that.
970 views?
No, look in the upper right-hand corner. You see where it says Insight for Leprechaun TV? You see that? It says right here that the maximum views for your channel for the content that you're putting out. Now, this is just, like I said, this is just their estimate. It's not 11 million views because the food industry is huge. Second, your average views for that potentially could get to 978,000 views.
Wow.
So you have, what it's telling you is that you have a good niche. You guys have got the cooking stuff going on. Right now, though, for me to search your channel, like when I did, if I go and I put in Rolling Homestead in YouTube land, I will pop up right on the top. My wording here, so right now my keyword search, you're at 26 out of 100, meaning that you're a newer channel. Not a whole lot of people have been looking for that. So if I go up here now, and we're going to go up here to Leprechaun TV, and I'm going to open this up so that I'm back in the stream. Sorry, guys, if you guys are asking me questions in the chat, I will get back to it.
Yeah, there's a couple.
So if I just type in Rolling Homestead, it's not even my whole title. Top one, and you can see yours was at the 26, mine's 35. And because I'm a homesteader, my maximum subscriber count, they're saying, is only 70K. So you're actually higher than what I would be. Because it's a food channel.
Okay.
All right. So now if I do, and I go into Google, and this is a good one to check out too, guys. See what you rank at Google. I typed in Rolling Homestead, and right now, it's right here. So now if I go into videos, or scroll down here, Rolling Homestead, and where's more? Let's go to look at videos here. We've got one of my live streaming videos. It's got another one of my live streaming videos, and you start seeing videos coming up. And you're going to see people that are trying to copy you.
Oh.
Right?
Wow. What do you get when you Google your name, Max? Oh, your volume's off.
All right, I'm gonna stop sharing now. There we go. So there, and that's the other thing, guys. You guys can, number one, don't go and play videos on your live stream because you'll get a copyright strike and you will get into huge problems. So if you guys are with each other, collabing with each other, then you guys can do it, because what's going to happen is it's going to come on. Let's say you go and watch Johnny's in your live stream and you guys want to go watch a video that he's made. All right. Mute the sound because you don't want to get hit twice for copyright. But then what YouTube's going to do is they're going to say, okay, Leprechaun TV went and used some of your information. Is that okay? So he'll have that choice of that. But you want to stay away from other videos. You want to make sure your content is 100% yours.
Right. Yeah. Some great information. Oh my God. Crazy. Totally crazy. So I mean, some of the stuff I already knew. You know what I mean? Obviously, being a creator, you know, like you said, the more info about myself, thumbnails, your title, reaching an audience. You know, obviously that like I was saying with that Blackstone video, I obviously reached an audience besides the community that follows me.
Blackstone is
quick.
Blackstone is actually coming on really fast. There's a lot of people that are getting into it, obviously, because it's number one. When I first started doing it, was the first cook I ever did was a smash burger, and I was like, "This is amazing, man! I love it. This is quick, fast. Holy cow!" And 2 months, I never touched my kettles. I never touched my pit. I didn't do anything. It was always cooking on a Blackstone. Well, then the next one I made was steak fajitas. And I had the rice, I had cooked rice, I had everything in there. I'm like, oh, this is amazing. And the flavor that came out of the Blackstone, I was just like, oh, where's this been all my life? And how come I didn't know about it?
Right.
You know?
Right.
People are starting to see that. And I like the Camp Chef. I think I'm really looking into, because Camp Chef has come a long way with their smokers. Yeah, they're a lot more money. But so we recently got a Camp Chef griddle, and I was like, hey, this thing is, I have got the 3 burners, our 2 burners, and I'm loving this thing. I'm not too happy and impressed the way they set up their legs, but I got a heck of a deal because one of the knobs on the legs are broke. So I got it for half off. So as a machinist, I'm like, I'll just make a new one. That's not a big deal. Yeah. But I was really impressed how it cooked and how it was able to change things. So when I started using the griddle, I was like making steaks, making breakfast, making eggs. When you can go to your family and make a whole, I mean, I think I had 26 French toast on that thing that I was cooking right with. You know, and just like, this is cool because I can come out here and cook things 5 times faster than I can in the house. So it really changed my way of thinking. Was the griddles are coming a long way. They have so many attachments now that you can get for them. But I still do like my traditional cooking on my pit. I like cooking on my Joe. I like to smoke all stuff like that. So,
well, it's an honor meeting you, man, and I'll definitely be checking out your stuff. I love the homesteading stuff, and with what's going on, I say that homesteading, you're going to see a skyrocket in that videos, because if you have it in a garden, you don't have to go to a store.
Right. That's the thing with the wild edibles. We teach a lot of people that there's, people think that the weeds are in their garden. And when I start to show them that them weeds are edible and they have high protein, high vitamin C and minerals, they start to
break it down in a smoothie or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we actually do videos where we will go out and pick wild edibles. I'll bring them back to the grill and I'll start cooking them up or making a cooked salad and go grab some tomatoes and grab some peppers. We grow the hottest peppers in the world. So we have the scorpion peppers, we have the ghost peppers, and we have the Carolina Reaper peppers. And we make all of our own seasoning. So when what's really cool is one of my guys asked me, hey, they tried our homestead seasoning. They're like, that stuff is amazing. He said, how do you do this? I said, if I told you that, you wouldn't believe me anyway. And I said, I smoke all my vegetables and I make it that way. And he's like, you're crazy. I said, didn't you ever go watch my chili video? I smoked my chili on my, I made it I made half of it on the griddle, and I said I made the other half on my grill. And they're like, that. So you can make a lot of seasonings too, just with a little smoker. We take jalapenos and we'll smoke them. That's what these are here. We're showing guys the other day. This is smoked jalapenos, and in layman's terms, what I call this is chipotle seasoning, because when I grind this up into a powder, it is exactly like chipotle.
Wow. Mags, can you say something?
His mic is muted.
Your mic's muted.
Yeah. He says he's going to come back.
I'll drop the link.
Oh, he just kicked them both out. Ransack the video, guys. So let me see one of these guys. Let me see here. If you guys have any questions. Pickle barbecue. Death Nut Challenge. All right. I like that challenge.
What you doing?
Huh?
What you doing?
I'm on a live stream with some guys. But they're learning how to live stream. They just got kicked off their live stream. So I ransacked their live stream. What did FedEx bring?
Well, I just came downstairs.
Oh. You hear Johnny?
All right, stay there. Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you now.
All right. I'm on my cell phone, so it hit that 20%, so it must have cut out the audio on me.
There
I could
we
hear
go.
you guys, but the microphone was gone. So
Yeah.
So yeah.
So yeah, you heard everything.
Oh, I heard everything, and it's great because, like you were saying with Google, like if you Google Johnny Mags, nothing comes up. Now I just grabbed my daughter's phone. Now, if you hit my podcast show, if you Google Pit Life Barbecue, I come right up top.
Yep.
So that's all me. But I do that out of my friend's podcast studio. So
See,
he actually opened a professional studio, and they're running, like 18 different podcasts out of that right now. So as far as the Pit Life Barbecue YouTube page, that's all under the studios thing. So I can't do anything as far as that page goes. So that's why if I wanted to do my cooking and stuff, that's why I just started this one, the Johnny Mags one, a couple months back.
Make sure too, guys, that you register on Google and you link your YouTube channel to your Google account. Okay, Google runs everything.
Mm-hmm.
So make sure that you go, like if you go and you look down in my About page, you're going to see my Google Plus, and everybody's like, Mark, Google Plus ain't even around anymore. I keep that because when I go onto Google and I type my name, it pops up right away. And that's the key for us smaller channels, is because we are fighting with the big dogs. So like I said in the very beginning of this, you have to give me a reason why I'm coming to your channel.
True.
And what happens is you're going to get there's called a 10% rule. 10% of your subscribers will actually watch your content. Now you're going to have what I call the 50 people. You're going to have 50 people in your group that will religiously watch your content. I got a few of my subscribers that have been through and watched every single one of my playlists, and I have a lot of videos, and they left a comment on every single one, and I text them back. I said, either you are really bored, or because like I can't believe this person just went through and sat through every single one, and they have been to every one of my live streams. They have been to, and we have 50 or so that'll actually do that. So you'll have that niche, because if you have information that people want, that's the key to what you're doing. That's your key to success. Why am I coming over to Johnny Mags and watching him grill? What is he going to teach me? Why am I going to Leprechaun TV? What is he going to give me? because people are all about learning things and watching things. So you can do comedy, you can do panels with information. If you guys get a couple different guys up here about cooking, and you're talking about spices and how to run the grill, wood temps, different types. There's a lot of people that don't understand that each wood cooks differently. Like, we don't use charcoal at all. We cook with all natural wood. And that the temp ranges of your pits when you cook that way are different than using charcoals. You have that big spike, and then she'll level out, and you got that nice slow cook. How do I run my air? Do I want to use forced air? All of these questions, if you guys can talk about that, you're going to help out the new guy that's starting out and say, hey, you know what? I really want to try to cook on a pit, but I don't know nothing about it. But I love the flavor. Like when we do the pulled pork, people just say, love the pulled pork. How do you do that? And it's just in the wood that we use and the temperature that we run. Like I was just learning from a guy probably about 4 or 5 months ago. I never even heard of post oak. And then all of a sudden I started going in there, and I got my first batch of post oak, and I'm like, where's this been all my life? Because when I use post oak with, my apple, because we've got so many apple trees, or if I'm using pecan, like this last batch I did, I used post oak and pecan. And I'm like, the flavor was amazing. So those are your guys' niches, because you guys are the grill guys. You guys are good. That's how you guys are going to grow. Is get that information out there.
Well, here's the thing. So when I started my channel, it was for I was searching funny fails and just wild, crazy, stupid stuff on YouTube. All the viral videos. Like them dude guys doing the basketball stuff. So I said, let me create a channel, because I have a video of me and my girlfriend on an air mattress popping each other off. So that's when I started. Now,
just remember that
I got into obviously I've always been a backyard cook of any sorts, and so I got into watching the flat top videos, and obviously I got into the Blackstone, and then hold on a minute here. Still learning this.
Just remember too,
there we go.
Make sure that your content is in your niche, because one thing that you can really ruin your channel quick and fast is if you put something on there that is totally, because what you're doing is you're building a society of people that are coming to watch a specific thing, and you start throwing oddball stuff in there, you're going to lose some of your really valuable subscribers. Because I had a friend of mine, and he has a bigger channel. He's got a couple 100,000 subscribers, and he was venturing off and trying different things. And at one point, he lost over, I think he told me it was like 100. Was like a couple thousand subscribers, because it wasn't what they're used to seeing. And you said in your beginning to the different camera angles, that is really a huge thing, and that was really hard for us now that we got the different cameras and stuff to do that. I used to go out there and turn my camera on and do my thing, and then spend hours editing. Now I go back and look, and I said, okay, this is a shot that I want. I'm thinking before even before I start my video, I know what I want to do. I know the shots that I want to do. If it's starting that fire up, and a lot of times I'll do videos where I'm just firing up the pit, and I'm just letting the charcoal fly out of there and the sparks, and that's all. I'm not saying anything. That's what we call B-roll. And a lot of your footage of your B-roll is a filler for those kind of things. So like if you're breaking something into a next scene, and you've got that fire breaking up, or you're throwing a log on and the ash flies out, you want to catch that kind of stuff. The opening up the pit and all that smoke rolls out, and you got two different angles sticking in there. I really wish they would come out with a high temp camera that I could.
I was just about to suggest that.
That would be cool.
Yeah, GoPro ain't gonna last in that one.
The different shots that you can do. Your gauges, explain that kind of stuff. Where do you want to set your temp up? Where's your high and low? Now we got the wireless, so I can actually just hook my probes in. Why am I using a meat probe and I've got my probe in the box? Why? What is that doing? Why is my baffles in there? These are the things that new people don't understand. And a lot of the bigger channels think they're above and beyond that. They don't even talk about that stuff anymore.
Right. Yeah. Well,
So
that's the thing with my name. I said TV because I wasn't a cooking channel. I wasn't anything at that moment. Now I'm wondering if I should change that.
just remember, YouTube will grant you one change where you won't have big slack, but there's some controversy on changing your channel because, yeah, I know you as Leprechaun TV now, and now I know Johnny Mags and stuff like that. And if I go next week and I see you with a different name, I would probably put 2 and 2 together and figure out, okay, he must have changed his name. But somebody that, let's say 3 months ago, they watched one of your videos, and then your video pops up and they don't go to see your channel, because that's the other thing, guys, is if you're not actually active on these channels, YouTube will not promote that channel. So it's like I just told you before, I went in there, I saw your name come up, and I'm like, hey, that's one of my newer subscribers. I'm going to go over there and check them out. But I went back here on my subscription and on my list, and I didn't see anything because this is my first time here. But if I see somebody of my other subscribers pop up and that I go and visit and watch and participate in, like now, since I spent time over here, the next time you go live, YouTube is going to say, okay, Leprechaun TV
video.
Yep, it's going to come up as a suggested video. So and the other key points to making your channel and to growing your channel is participating with your subscribers.
Yes. I try to answer every single one.
It's not only answering the comments. I mean, I give them thumbs up, I give them hearts, and there's, when I come in here and I've yesterday I had 1,020 views on my channel in one day. And if I've got 100 and some questions or comments, it is difficult for me to answer everybody. So sometimes I'll give them a thumbs up or a heart or something like that to actually say, okay, I recognize what you said. And there's some things out there, like my TubeBuddy will put in words, it understands, it reads what the comment is, and it'll say, like, thank you very much for watching our video. So TubeBuddy will put that clip in there, and I just got to hit go.
Okay.
But yeah, you're right. Be a part of your subscribers. Answer them back. Be a part of their channel. You see them go live, participate. Even if, I'll tell you what, when we just recently came across a newer channel. She's a homesteader. She's a single mom, and she's trying to build her homestead and come on YouTube. And she's been a part of our channel and everything like that. Well, the first day that I made her a mod, she just about flipped out. She didn't even understand the concept of that. But then I took a bunch of our guys over there when I saw her go live one day, and I went up on her panel, and now this little girl's crying because she says, I can't believe this channel is in my chat. So you guys can make a difference on them smaller channels. When you pop in there, if you got somebody that's got 200 views and you guys got 1,000 views, you are a big channel to them. They look up to you. They want to see what you're doing. So when you hop in there, and then if you go and you share that out and you tweet that out, or you say, hey guys, go check this channel out for me. You can make somebody's day and make somebody very happy. And I have a huge friend of mine. He's like my mentor. It would be, Dave Pearson. He's a really big monkey one. I had 50 subscribers, and he had over 100,000 subscribers, and he started subscribing to my channel. And this last week we actually had him up on our live stream, and he's told me from day one, it doesn't matter how big you get, you got to remember where you came from.
And that's a big thing with us, right, Mags? As the barbecue community grows, and cooking, whatever it may be, anything with food, we have a big core, and everybody tries, but you try to support everybody, but obviously we all know there ain't enough hours in the day to watch all our videos. Well, yes, supporting one another is huge factor in our community. Which Cooking with CJ, he's in the chat right now. What's up, CJ?
Hey,
he owns a show called The Hot Seat, which was based on bringing that new channel in and explaining yourself, sitting down with a one-on-one. Yep. And then it developed over the years for questions, very interactive with the chat. and he'll get products, sponsors in there with all kinds of rubs and stuff, and they'll do giveaways.
Yep.
Recently, his son was diagnosed with cancer. Thank God he is in remission. And what was it? What's the kid foundation? The
Or Make-A-Wish.
Make-A-Wish did a big thing for Make-A-Wish. He's always donating from his channel. You know, it's a great channel. I suggest Cooking with CJ. It's a great Thursday nights. I don't know where you live, but it's 9 p.m. Eastern Central Time for me.
We live up in northern Wisconsin, and
oh yeah, that's right.
So and usually I'm a second shifter. I'm a machinist by trade, so YouTube is my full-time job. I wish it was, but at this point in time, it's just not. So we got to actually do things the normal way. And CJ, I just went over there and I will check out your stuff, and I got you saved up on a tab there. Anytime I'm cooking stuff, I love cooking things. But the other thing I was going to tell you two guys is don't be afraid to go and venture out, because it will grow your channel tremendously. For the longest time, I would not, I had people that were from the makeup and jewelry in there, and I'm like, this ain't something that I'm going to want to do,
Right.
But I started to venture out and go on their streams, and let me tell you, it helps tremendously. I've got good friends now that are gaming. They know I'm not a gaming guy, but they'll come on my live streams, and when I pop into theirs, they'll say, "Hey, Brolin, how's it going? Good to see you." And stretch your arms out. Don't just stay into this one community, because there's a ton of people out there that love to cook, and when they find out that the food that you can make on a pit or on a griddle or on the kettle. Yeah. And, the old Webers, everybody loved the old Webers. And I was a big Weber fan myself, and I think I went through 2 or 3 of them. But when I got the Weber kettle, I'm like, where's this thing been my whole life? I love that it's, I got the old copper one, the cool copper color. And I got the some of the offset trays and the rays. But, I'm like, there's so much I can do on this Weber now that I wasn't even aware of that you could do.
Right. My philosophy when I was growing my channel is I didn't fish in the same pond.
Yep.
I'm a pneumatic technician. So I was in the tool community. I like drag racing. So I was in the drag racing community, so I love homesteading. There's another guy in the chat right now, Raspberry Rock, off-grid cabin. Great guy. Friday nights from 8 to 12. It's a free for all. Come hang out, have a drink, say what you want. He's got a disco ball in his cabin. He built his own cabin off the grid. Pretty cool. And that so when you popped up, I thought, man, that's a nice cabin he has. Russell has a cabin like that. No, it's a green screen.
Green screen, yep. I've had people tell me too, they're like, that thing is so clear, and like we'll be on at midnight and they're like, how's it still light there? And I'm like, I don't want to do it, but I like Bill Anvil. I'm like, well, I got big old floodlights outside that are shining in the woods. Here's your sign. I mean, really, but I got to be some kind of a nice guy about it. They're like, wow, that cabin is beautiful. I can't believe you're sitting in your living room like that. And I've had people, I have a buddy of mine who got me into live streaming, and he was there when I built my streaming computer and my rendering computer and everything else. He walked me through everything all the way through the tech and so that I could use my DSLR for streaming instead of a webcam, all that different stuff that we got into. And he had this beautiful house background that he had on it, and the floors were like mirror. You could see everything, and we'd have comments all the time going, your house is amazing, your house is beautiful, and I'm sitting in the back of my head laughing because I know it's a green screen, and people don't know that this is a green screen going on, and I'm chuckling. And finally I said, you know what, Merle, I said, I'm gonna go find a cabin, and I'm gonna go find something that looks better than yours because I'm sick of hearing about it, and then I pop holy cow, and I'm like, I started laughing. But then when they ask me how it's midnight, so obviously, no matter where you're at, it's going to be dark out. And I ask, how is it so light there? That's just
that's funny. That's funny. Yeah. So Russell just said his cabin is a green screen too. It's just clever editing, which is a lie because he goes live at nighttime and it's dark as shit outside. I'm sure you would have some light, you know what I mean, in the picture. You know, it just makes it look better. You wouldn't want it dark out there, you know what I mean? You see the woods out the window, you know.
And that's exactly what I'm talking about. Is he's selling, that's his storefront, and you guys are describing his cabin and that design of that, and that's what cool about live streaming is, and how you can really improve your watch time. You can improve your overall analytics just by doing live streams and keeping the people in there and making sure you're reading your comments and making sure you're discussing. Because as you know, some of these channels, I've been in channels when they have 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 people on it, and they'll do it for 60 minutes, and they have 3,000 people in the room, and there's no possible way that they can hit everybody. But I've known them very well, and they try to acknowledge, hey, if you just popping in the room and say, hey, Pickles Barbecue, thanks for coming in.
Right.
Just so that you acknowledge them, because if you sit there too long and you don't acknowledge them, they're going to say, well, I'm out of here. It doesn't matter if you've got 5 people in the chat or if you've got 500 people in the chat. You try to acknowledge that person as much as possible. Like I'll tell people in our chat, if you guys have a question about what we're talking about, please put it in all caps so that we can see it. Something that makes it different so that it's not the same writing all the time. And then you're going to get people that are going to come in your chat and they're going to bomb it all in caps, and you got to do your thing that way.
Russell could keep up with the chat, and I've seen his live chat get up to 200, you know.
There's some. I tell you what, I think my partners and my buddies, because when we get going in some of them, and that chat's just a rolling. Some people will watch the upper half, some people will watch the middle, and some will watch the bottom half, and then the mods will say, "Hey, Mark, you got a question in there?" You know, so. Oh, he lost his audio again?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Lost it.
Tell Johnny, hit the cam mic icon, the cogwheel on the bottom of your screen there. You see that?
And he just moved it. There. It's on. Something's not connecting.
It could be his phone.
It's your Bluetooth. I bet you it's your Bluetooth.
Says he's gonna hop out.
Yeah.
Okay. So my new friend, I gotta take off and get some running.
Okay.
It's been great to talk to you.
Oh yeah, dude, that was great info, and I really appreciate that. You definitely gained a fan with me, and I'm sure a lot of people that are in my chat can agree with that. Which there ain't many; it's only 10, but you know those are very important people to Leprechaun TV. So when they see you helping me out, that's what you were just explaining. It's going to go both ways. You're going to gain my friends, and your friends could be friends, you know?
Right. We all,
and that's what this YouTube's about. You know what I mean? Hey, we might not be able to get together, live around each other. We might not be neighbors, but at the end of the day, we still be friends.
Exactly.
You know, so, and I'm looking forward to watching some of your videos and getting some homesteading. I bought some seeds for this, you know. Hey, I grew up with a garden. My grandparents garden, and even though we were in city limits and it's only a little 10 by 10 garden in a little backyard, it still was a garden, you know. We still had vegetables for, you know, later halves of the winter here, and you know how it is.
Yeah.
We live in Wisconsin, you know, our growing season is limited.
It's been a miserable one this year.
Yeah, right.
All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna jump off. I gotta take care of some stuff. Thank you,
man.
For the chat, for listening to me ramble. I hope some of the stuff that I said helps you guys out. And you said exactly. It's you know, we're all a family on YouTube. We're all trying to grow. We're all trying to do that kind of stuff. And if we stick together and, you know, become one big family, it doesn't matter if you're a homesteader, bushcrafter, cook, anything. We're all trying to get the same thing. So if we stick together, we can defeat the big almighty YouTube and become like the rest of them.
Yes, for sure.
You guys all
All right, my new friend.
See you later.
Take care. Well, you guys get all that knowledge? Man, he was just throwing it left and right. I need a beer. Man. That was a rough one. That was a rough one. Yeah, man. Great stuff. Great stuff. Man, I've been on 2.5 hours. That was a lot of knowledge, a lot of good times. And yes, Russell, I started drinking. Yeah, his first name is Mark, Tomas. Yeah, that was great information. Wow, man. Hey, help me out. I'm still taking it in. This is weird. That was a whole lot. Yeah, I'll probably rename it. I'll add something to it, you know. Try to involve the techie side of things, like our good old buddy Roland was just saying, you know. So yeah, I'll keep it up. Yeah, this one wasn't bad. We didn't act a fool, you know, except for Chris going on beer runs and sucking down gasoline in his big old V8 and going buying guns. All right, guys. So we're dwindling it down and we're at 2.5 hours. I just want everybody to know I love them. Be safe. Do our part and we'll get through these trying times and we'll be better people at the end. Stay humble. Find yourself. More homesteading. Let's start gardening. Let's get all that out there. Yeah, right. All right, guys. So shutting this down is going to be okay. I see it now. It's up in the corner. But I appreciate everybody coming out. Have a blessed Saturday, and we'll see you soon. Leprechaun TV's out. Later. Love you.